Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we've come to St Gennis Church. In this video we're going to show you two Doc Martin film locations, the Honeymoon Lodge in Series 6 Episode 1 and the interior of the church used for Aunt Joan's funeral Series 5 Episode 2. First we're going to visit the church. The church is less than a mile from Crackington Haven. So we've come to St Gennis Church today. One of our subscribers, Kerno Artie, he told us that this is the location for the interior shots of Aunt Joan's funeral. So we've got some photos from the videos. We're going to try and match them up. Let's go and see. St Gennis Church, up near Crackington Haven. This is the spot that Miss Tishel was stood greeting the mourners for Aunt Joan's funeral. So, PC Penrose was stood there.
Thank you for coming.
So the pews are plain, just like in the video, and the floor identical pattern. The bell tower, they seem to have backlit that doorway so it shines better. So we have Miss Tishel playing the organ for the funeral. She has a couple of false starts, doesn't she?
She does.
All hush as the coffin comes in. And the poor pallbearer, he has an accident, doesn't he, because he's got poorly back. Doc Martin delivers his speech from the pulpit about people being overweight. Some eyebrows are raised.
Yeah, you're all overweight. All of you need to watch what you eat.
Cholesterol, diabetes, heart attack.
This is what Doc Martin would have seen when he was talking from the pulpit. I'm going to sit where Bert was. I think he might have been the next one back. Look fatter.
So I think we've proved beyond doubt that the filming for Aunt Joan's funeral was in two different locations. The outside was Gunwallow Church, the inside was here at St Gennis.
They couldn't have been two places further apart in Cornwall. Yeah.
So many thanks to all of you that pointed us in the right direction. So I'm now on Crackington Haven Beach. We've come down here, we've just dropped down from St Gennis Church. It's half a mile, not very far away at all. And if you're a Doc Martin fan, you can visit both locations easily in an afternoon. So Crackington Haven is renowned for its geology, the rolled, layered rock up here, and the distinctive dark colour. It's an absolutely wonderful feature. It's well worth a visit just to see that. Second location that we're looking for is the Honeymoon Lodge in Series 6 Episode 1. Although it looks like it's filmed in the middle of a wood, it's actually here in Crackington Haven. Crackington Haven is on the north coast of Cornwall near Boscastle, so it's a few miles away from Port Isaac or Port Wen, but it is well worth a visit. It's beautiful. So we weren't quite sure where the Honeymoon Lodge was, and it's thanks to a website called Port Wen Online. It gives you so many details of the film locations. It's brilliant. We'll put the link in the description below.
What are we doing?
We've got to explore the village to try and find the lodge.
The Honeymoon Lodge.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
So from the car park you can actually see the lodge. It's now just a question of whether we can actually get there or if it's on private property. We're going to give it a try. So the first attempt we're going to make is to turn right out of the car park and go up the hill towards St Gennis Church. You see it?
Down there.
Still don't know how to get there though.
Okay.
So this isn't the main car park in Crackington Haven. It's a bit further up the hill, and there we have a very good view of the lodge. I think even if we went into the car park though, that fence would obscure our view. We're just going to carry on up the hill to see if there's a footpath down into the valley. It's bound to be, isn't there?
This is the house you can see online, isn't it, on Google Street Views?
Yes. Now, conveniently for us,
Ooh, what have you found?
a public
Lovers
footpath.
Walk.
Lovers Walk. Isn't that just so appropriate?
You obviously knew we were coming.
You couldn't write it, could you?
Here, Louisa. Louisa, should we go down Lovers Walk?
Yeah, we've found it. Got a view of it anyway.
Oh yeah, there it is.
So tantalisingly, we can see this track in front of us just goes to a little chalet. So it looks like a private track that maybe comes out of the car park. Would you agree?
Well, that was the sort of secondary car park that we saw. That was
Yeah.
the one where it said it was £1 all day parking.
Oh, what, the one with the like karting track?
Yes, and in the very
And
bottom
there's a
corner
gate
there is
there.
a gate there, so we could probably get close to that gate.
So plan B, let's head for that second car park, the Bird and Trust one. So at least by going into a car park, we're not going to be trespassing. It's going to be public land, so we aren't going to get into trouble.
Get off my land!
Yeah, that's the one.
The Bird and Trust car park and picnic area. So we're going to head down through that gateway on the right.
So that's where we were a minute ago, and we wandered down that lane a little bit and we're viewing from that platform. And now we're in the Bird and Trust car park, and there's the little lodge. Let's go in for a closer look. I don't think we're going to get much closer to you
This is as close as we can get.
without trespassing.
Yeah,
I'm happy. We're
Should we
still
jump
in
on
the
it
car
too?
park,
Yeah.
look. And there is the little lodge. It's actually really cute, isn't it? I think I read online that it got washed away with all the flooding in 2004 that affected Boscastle. So we can see this gate. It would have been opened up with a fence behind it. Doc Martin is stood in front of it, but if you look at the construction, it's the same.
Come down to the little brook here, right in the corner of the car park. And you've actually got a really good view here of the front steps.
Waving Bert goodbye.
With the suitcase, you can recognise the tree line in the photograph. Trees are the same, aren't they? No path there anymore. So that little lodge has a view directly down through Crackington Haven Valley to the sea. Aren't they just so lucky? Wow, what a place for a honeymoon.
I hope they know how to light a fire.
Light a fire? I think they did, yeah.
Yeah, because that would cause chaos if they got that wrong, wouldn't it?
Wow, the honeymoon cottage. We found it! Woohoo! So to summarise, if you park in the main car park at Crackington Haven, turn right, follow the hill until you get to the second car park and go through that car park to the end. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, shown you 2 Doc Martin film locations in Crackington Haven, fairly close to each other, so you could do both of them in an afternoon and maybe get a cream tea back in Crackington Haven. It's a cracking place anyway.